Hey everybody, this is Grace from Couture with the Comfy Nest. I'm getting ready to show you how to heat set your ink on fabric. What, honey?
Is your iPad not in here?
It's in my office.
It's not in your office.
On the kitchen counter, maybe? I was using it when I was making lunch. You guys, sorry about that. I'm trying to find my iPad so I can read comments as they come through. But we're going to do two things. I'm going to show you how to set your ink. So I did this yesterday, this awesome tea towel, right? My favorite part about this whole transfer design is the scale. That's my favorite in the whole transfer design. So I'm gonna show you how to heat set this so that you know how to do that. Somebody asked me again today about ink and how to heat set. So I'm just gonna show you how to do that.
It wasn't there.
Gannon, you gotta find it, honey. Look in the kitchen. Look on my desk, like underneath stuff, maybe. I don't know. Okay, the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna choose a winner for Happy Mail. Today's the day I'm gonna choose a winner. So I'm gonna do that at the end to give more chances to win. So if we hit 25 viewers, I'll throw another name in that basket, and then at the end of it, I'm gonna choose a winner. I better just make sure I have some paper to write down another name because I think I'm running out. All right, let me get a piece of paper just in case we have more names to throw in. Oh, good, Colleen, that was very smart. She's listening while she's driving. Just focus. Oh, see, you found it. Where was it?
It was by your old laptop.
Oh, you were so smart. Thank you. My iron is on, heated and ready to go. You just need to get it. When you're heat setting fabric, you want your iron to be the heat setting that's appropriate for whatever fabric that you're ironing on. Okay, so this is cotton, so I can go up to the highest setting. I'm gonna get comments here, I think, because I want to make sure that I can see comments. Nope, wrong place. Wrong place. Let me get to the right place, and then I'll be able to see your comments while I'm ironing and heat setting, and then we'll do a price. So it's going to be a shorter live today, which is totally fine. Sometimes my lives are over an hour long, and sometimes they're 20 minutes. So today's going to be a shorter one. Why can't I figure out? I am struggling today, but I have some exciting news too. For those of you who are VIPs in the VIP Customer Lounge, this would apply to you. You need to be a member of the VIP Customer Lounge. How do you become a member? You request to join and you answer the 3 questions. As long as you are not a designer, you are welcome to be in that group. There we are. There it is. I got to shut off my volume there. Okay, so as long as you're not a designer, you can be in that group. Exciting news. I am getting ready to put together some bundles for you guys for the first time. I've never done this before. I'm going to put together some bundles with ink samples so that you guys can try ink. Because I know a lot of folks haven't tried ink yet. And it really is fun to use. It's really fun to use, and it opens up a whole new world of things that you can design on with your transfers. So your transfers can be used with things other than chalk paste. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I'm pretty excited to offer it to you. I just ordered little like sample jars from Amazon so I can put little samples together and get you guys some ink samples. So look for those bundles in the VIP group. I've ordered a couple of pots of white ink. I have lots of different colors of ink, so I'm really excited to put that together for you. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Nancy. There is Vicki. Hello, hello, Heather. And Sudie is here, and Betty. And June. Somebody type in, if you don't mind, for Betty, because she said she's frozen. So someone type in Betty, go out of Facebook, and come back in, because that will reset her Facebook settings, and it's probably has something to do with her Wi-Fi, is my thought. While I'm doing that, hold on. Speaking of the VIP group, I'm going to try to remember to share the lives in the VIP group more often so that those folks get notification that I am live. I try to tell them. I try. Is there a link to join? Kathy, I will give you that link. Just give me a second here and I will get it for you. Hold on, wait a minute. I wish I could sing. I can't sing worth a heck of beans. I can't. What's that phrase? A hill of beans, I can't sing? I don't know what it is. Hold on, I'm getting it for you, dear. Share link. There we go. I'm almost there. Here comes that link to the VIP group. Make sure you answer all 3 questions. If I can't tell that you're a legit person, I won't let you in. So just answer the questions, please. Then I know that your intent is good and that you mean well. I just don't want creepers in there, and to protect our group from having anybody in there that's just there to like bother us. I just ask those 3 questions and they're pretty simple. If you don't have an ink pad, what else can you put under your items that you're inking? There will be part of an ink pad in the bundle, Colleen. I bought an ink pad and I can cut them up. So I'm going to cut them into small sizes, and the bundle will include a transfer, and it's going to be small, but it'll be a transfer. It'll have the ink pad, it'll have the ink and a squeegee, and that'll give you a chance to try it out on small things. Like what? Like what kind of things are small that you could ink on? Like these little canvas bags that you can get at the stores. How about a onesie? How about on a hat, like a baseball cap? You can buy a plain one at Walmart for like $3, and then you can design whatever you want on it. So I'll be giving you a part of an ink pad in the bundle, Khalid. Yay, it's so exciting. Hi, Fran. Hello, Fran. I have your package all ready for you. I'm just waiting to hear back from you with your invoice, my love. I worked all day yesterday and today whenever I could on invoicing and packaging. And I'll tell you, I love you guys very much. I'm just going to be totally honest. It is not my favorite thing to do. I would much rather be in here crafting than doing all that stuff. Yes, you can get Bold, Brave, and Brilliant, Vicky, in the kit for the class. The class is on April 26th. It's like a chalk party and workshop for people who want to try this out for the first time or just gain more confidence so that they understand fully how to use the products, how to care for the products, how to get the best use out of them. And once you buy your tickets, you go and follow the link, buy your ticket. You have a couple of different options with that to add more paste to your kit if you want to. You don't have to. The base kit is $25 plus shipping, and you'll have your choice of transfer design. And I must have 20 new transfers coming, but I have a slew of them that you can choose from, and it's first come, first serve. So once, I may have 3 bold, be brave, be bold, and once the 3 are gone, then I have all these other ones that you can pick from. So first come, first serve basis, but I do still have a be bold left. Hi, Debbie. Hello. Hi, Tracy. We hit 25 viewers. So I got to get a piece of paper so that I can get another name in the prize basket before we draw. So just give me a second here. My paper's right here. It's not far away. It is not far away. So I'm going to cut this down. I got my ironing board here. How many people still iron? I don't iron anything. Well, first of all, I don't wear really dressy clothes. But I'll tell you what, I bought a stinking steamer recently. My boys have had occasions to wear dress shirts and ties, specifically for choir and band performances. And oh, good gravy, to iron a shirt, I forget what that's like. My husband is, he works in a blue collar industry, so there's no dressing up. A dressed up day for him is a nice polo shirt. So when my sons have to wear these really nice, beautiful, they look so cute with the button up and they have their little tie on, but to iron, I'm not a fan of that either. Anyway, I bought one of those steamers and it's brilliant. It was like $25 off Amazon and I love it. Okay, I'm finding a name. I pull randomly from the comments to pull names to put into the prize basket for Happy Mail, and I'm going to draw for that. I'm going to draw from that like a couple of times a month, but I'm doing it today at the end of this live. So somebody will win. And let's see, Pat. Cool, Pat, your name is going in. Hi, Grace. That's the comment that just won you a chance to win the Happy Mail, and that'll have Couture goodies so that you can create a little project. Okay, I got to get untangled because I've had my iron plugged in, and I got my old-fashioned ironing board. I have somewhere in this mess of a room, I have a cutting board on one side, and it's like an ironing board on the other for quilting. I can't find it to save my life. And it's handy because it's meant for quilt retreats. So I've had it for a very long time. I'm sorry. I know it's an obnoxious noise. Your dogs are probably all gonna go running again. Were you guys on my live yesterday when the fire alarms went off in my house? Were you here to witness that old mess that just happened? Well, it happened yesterday on my 11 a.m. live on the Comfy Nest with Grace page. Are you kidding me with that? I'm sitting here doing a live and the fire alarms in the house all start going off. And I had to say to everybody, okay, somebody's making toast. It's the only time it happens, and it happens occasionally. My boys being home from school now, they're in the kitchen on their own making their bagels or a grilled cheese sandwich. I had to go running into the kitchen. I said, hold on, I got to make sure we're all safe. So I ran in the kitchen and said, oh, is there a fire? And my 13-year-old said, no, we're good. He's buttering his bagel. We're good. Jeez Louise. Right in the middle of a live. That must have been like, is that a first in Essential Stencil history anyway? Jeez. And then that live was like held up by Facebook, like was not posted right away, and that never happened. So I wonder if it had something to do with that. Here's my tea towel from yesterday. I used black on the lettering, and then I used shimmer silver, and that's why that's so faint on the, can you see that? On the scale. So I'm going to show you how to heat set this, okay? Now I have to reach over. Here we go. Oh, I could reach. Here's my ironing board. I've got just a little piece of parchment paper. I keep it inside my, I don't have many pots of ink actually. I don't have many colors. I tend to stick to the basics, like gold, gray, black. I don't tend to use these brighter colors a lot, although I did make a pillow cover for myself last year that was beach themed, and I used the coral and the teal. But anyway, I don't have many of these. So I just fold this up and keep it in with my inks. And then when I need to heat set, it's ready to go. Because this is so thin, when you heat set it, you don't want to fold it over itself, just in case any of the ink, when it's warmed up, it goes down on the next surface. And because of that, I actually do want to put something on here to protect my pad on my ironing board. So I'm going to grab, I'm here still, I'm just going to grab my parchment paper. Oh, no, that's wax paper. That wouldn't do me any good. Wax paper, tin foil. You would think I was in I get more use out of this stuff in my craft room than I do. Oh, you guys, I can't find it. Okay, that shouldn't be like any big news to anybody. I cannot find it. I must have taken it from the parchment paper in the kitchen. I have wax paper, I have tin foil, no parchment paper in here. So I'm going to use, this is just a painting drop cloth these are handy to have too. I bought a painting drop cloth and I cut it into pieces so that if I ever need to protect a surface, that works out really well. So that's what that is. It'll be plenty thick to protect my ironing board. So this is kind of a bigger, it goes a long way here on the tea towel. So you get it laid out and you're just going to iron it. Your little tiny circles, you're going to put your parchment paper on it. This is protecting your iron from getting any ink on it. And then my iron is set to the setting that's appropriate for my fabric, and that's what you should do. So my setting, it's on the highest setting for cotton linen because it's a cotton tea towel. And just patiently for 4 or 5 minutes, you're just going to sit and you're going to do little circles. And I tend to, if I have several things to do, so I'll do this whole section at one time. And you just keep working it. Now, do any of you have a heat press? I've thought about getting one. Does anybody here who's on with us, does anybody have a heat press? Can you guys answer me? Because I've seen some of the other designers, some of the girls who, a lot of us have creative businesses, so we tend to have lots of creative things that we do. And some of them do silk screening t-shirts and totes and aprons and all kinds of stuff, right? And some of them have heat presses, and it looks like a little panini maker. You know what that is? Like a panini sandwich maker, where you just like close it on itself. You put the fabric in there. There's this sheet that they sell. I imagine it's doing the same thing that my parchment paper is doing, but you put that on top of your fabric, and then you close the lid. And it's like a heat press. It's 2 irons like that press together, and it just these girls can do it in a fraction of the time. They can heat press a piece of fabric. I don't know, they hold it down for 30 seconds and then it's done. And I don't remember if they have to do both sides or if they just do one side, or if it does both sides at the same time. But what I'll do is I'm gonna heat set this for a few minutes. I'm gonna move down a little to the next part. And then when I'm done with this side, you guys, you do have to flip it and then go on the other side and do the same thing. So that you're heat setting it from both the top and the bottom. Then when you wash this, it will just stay in place. Hello in Wisconsin, Miss Judy. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm way behind on comments. Cheryl says, I need to get some ink. I'm gonna do, I just announced, I don't know if you heard Cheryl, but I'm getting prepped to do some ink bundles in the VIP group, so that you guys can just try it. If you're not, you don't want to commit fully to buying a pot of ink, and the transfers are the same. You're using the same transfer, you're using the same squeegee, but instead of using paste, you're going to use your ink. So I would like to put together a couple of little bundles that you guys can do some inking. Try it out on a couple of things, and then you can decide if you want to buy a mat and some ink for yourself. So the only other thing you would need would be the mat, the sticky mat, which holds it in place. So you get the point. You're going to do this on this side. It's really hot, so be careful. You're going to, when it kind of sticks to the, remember I told you it's a little tacky until you heat set it. Do the same exact thing here. You're going to put down your parchment paper and just start the same exact process. And we're going to do this for a few minutes. I'm going to check for questions, comments. Does anybody have a heat press that can... Oh, Tracy says she has the Cricut one. So Tracy, how long does it take to heat press something with a heat press? Isn't it just like 30 seconds, 45 seconds? My impression that I got from watching some others do it is a really fast process. The only reason I haven't gotten one, honestly, is just space. It's just space. I don't know that I need another gadget, right? We have friends who are trying to convince us, speaking of gadgets, to get one of those air fryers. Oh, they do it they say they use it for everything. And I just said to my husband, good gravy, where would we put it? I just don't know. We don't have it. I feel like we don't have any more space. We don't need more. Oh, and if I'm going to get a gadget, it's not going to be for my kitchen. If I'm going to get a gadget, it's going to be a Cricut. I would get the Silhouette, actually, if I got a personal cutter. I got rid of my Cricut almost 2 years ago, probably. And I wouldn't mind having a personal cutter. The iron seems to heat it enough on things I have done. Yep, Tammy, it does a fine job. I mean, this is what Couture designed it to be used this way. And just about everybody I know has an old iron. If you don't, go to the thrift store. It's like hair dryers. You'll find irons and lamps. You can find those things. A hair dryer you can find all those kinds of things for your craft room at the thrift store normally, because people upgrade or they find out they have too many and they get rid of some. So you always get those kinds of supplies there without spending a lot of money. Denise says her air fryer is awesome. I know, I'm hearing that, Denise. Trish says she loves her air fryer. You guys, what do you cook in your air fryer? Tell me. Ink is great for towels, bags, pillowcases, t-shirts. Yeah, you can ink on any kind of fabric. And you can ink on any other surface that can be heat set in the oven. So glass, like a Pyrex dish, you could do like a pie dish. If you wanted to buy one of those glass pie dishes and you can put a design on the bottom as a gift and then heat set it in the oven and give that as a gift to someone. And you would want it on the outside. So you would want the reverse image on something like that. Yeah, ceramic mugs, things like that. All right, this is it, guys. This is the process. This is all you do. And then this is ready to be washed and used. So t-shirts, onesies, hats, tote bags, pillowcases, curtains, jeans. I see women doing floral designs on their jeans. their denim jackets, the back of their denim jacket or the lapel of their denim jacket they're putting designs on. It's as easy as that. And then you're ready to go. I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to come say hello. Oh, Kathy. I love this comment. Homemade French fries are the best. We always do our French fries in the oven, so I'm so curious to know what it's like, but not curious enough to get one. Not curious enough. Teresa says my daughter has one. I never use it. The air fryer or the heat press. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of conversations going here. Kathy says, I can't wait for the thrift stores to reopen. Show of hands. How many people? How many of you are waiting for the thrift store to reopen? First of all, I have a slew of clothing that my son, my 14-year-old, well, both of them. So my 14-year-old and my 13-year-old are about the same size. So I asked them to go to the garage and give me all the shoes that don't fit them anymore. So I have like 6 pair of great shoes. Great. They're in great shape. One of them are dress shoes for choir. And then I have this slew of pants and shirts that are like almost brand new. One of them actually still has tags on it that I would love to get to the thrift store, but I don't think ours are open either. But I can't wait to shop more than anything. I love to shop at the thrift stores. Fries are better in the air fryer. I'm telling you, Denise says. Oh, Denise, I believe you. I just don't know where I would put the darn thing. Because they're not small. Oh, Connie says she didn't like hers. She returned it. You're the first person, Connie, that I've ever heard say that. Ever. Like, seriously, I've never heard anybody. Usually when I say air fryer, people are like, oh, you gotta get one. They're the best. And my kids do love tater tots. That's the thing. My husband likes tater tots. Heck, I like tater tots, but I don't eat them. They had tater tots last night for dinner. We probably do it like once every week or once every 10 days. So we would get use out of it, I'm sure. I have the Cricut press, Trish says. Set the timer and it's done. So easy. See, that's the thing. But it does take up a little space. It's like having another printer. And that's my thing. I just don't have any more space. I don't have it. Okay, we're going to draw a winner. And I really hope, yep, I have 2 baskets. I have one for the Comfy Nest and one for Couture. I had to grab the right basket. I really hope that the winner is here because it's so exciting when I can tell the winner. But this is names of people who have been on my lives over the last couple of weeks. Every time we hit a certain level of viewership, so 25 viewer in increments of 25. You guys let me know that. So the more that you guys sprinkle the love, you sprinkle it out there, the more viewers we get. And to say thank you, I put your names in the basket, and then every couple weeks I'm going to pull a name, and then I send that person a happy meal. So tater tots are the grandkids' favorite. 13-minute max, and bam. That sounds like Emerald Lagasse. Bam. I can't believe how you can batter fish, pork chops, and chicken. It all comes out like fried food. Oh, you guys are killing me with this. My husband's birthday's coming up this month. Maybe I'll get him an air fryer. I'll get him an air fryer so that we can try it out. That's you guys are cluing me in. I just would have to find a small one because I don't want some big honking thing. I don't know where I would put it. All right, let me pull a winner. I'm glad I got to show you how to heat set your fabrics. So easy. It's a breeze. Okay, I got a name here. It is Madeline Hill, and it's from April 2nd. She was on that live. Madeline Hills, who is a VIP. She's in my group, so that's good. I know I can find Madeline. She is the winner of this round of Happy Mail. So all of these names are going to go in the garbage, and then I start all over again. And every live that I do, when we hit those marks of viewership, I'll add more names to the basket and send out more mail. So, Madeline Hill, congratulations, my friend. You just won. So I hope you guys have some nice, relaxing plans for this holiday weekend. I think it'll just go by quickly. It always does. We seem to not do very much, but it always goes by. Like, I need more time to not do very much, right? Like, who doesn't? Can I have more time to just paint at leisure and watch movies with my kids and things like that? Yeah, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're all congratulating Madeline. Is she on here? I haven't seen her yet. I didn't see her check in. But I did chat with her a little bit today, I think. So, all right, so watch the VIP group. If you're not in the VIP group, oh, I didn't even hit the share button. There, I just shared the link to the VIP group. If you're not in it, is it showing yet? If you're not in it, go ahead and join. You just, as long as you're not a current designer like me, as long as you're a customer, or interested in learning more, you don't even have to be a customer yet. As long as you're interested, you can get in the VIP group. Just answer the 3 questions that I ask you. I'm going to be offering, I'm so excited, the ink bundles so that you guys can try the ink. And that will be probably next week, or maybe even, it just depends on how quickly Amazon fulfills my order for those little pots that I can put the ink in. Kathy says, great live for today. Thank you. You're welcome. Denise says, I'm watching many different church services. It's beautiful. Isn't that nice? Actually, one good thing of COVID that we can acknowledge and all agree on probably is that there's more access to church services through streaming than we've ever had. It has caused, like, my church has never done that before, and they have done it the last several Sundays where they're offering mass. They're offering masses, Holy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, through Facebook, which they've never done before. So it's pushed our parish and the staff to like figure out how to do that. And I think it's done that for a lot of churches. And I think if we can just get that in front of more people, that's always a beautiful thing, right? It's always a beautiful thing. And then you can check out other people's services and see how they do them and get to worship with them. So I think that's lovely. Happy Easter, everybody. Have a beautiful, blessed, relaxing, and healthy Easter celebration with your family. And you can Zoom in or FaceTime or Facebook Live with your friends and who are away, or your family who's away, just so you can see the pretty little faces and wish them a happy Easter. Take care, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and congratulations, Madeline.